Hello, friends. Very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and myself Bala here, Talent Traders. So yesterday we made a live session, so having good response. So that's why I just connected through my tomorrow's class regarding charting scanners. That I'm going to do a tutorial video which I'm going to discuss here in this video. And anyone who joined on this live session, can you let me know my voice and video clear? So can you able to access my voice and video clearly? So if anyone who are on this live session, can you please let me know? And this session, we are going to discuss about the purely at the charting scanners and screeners. So using a charting scanners and screeners, how we are going to create some indicators. So something like even more powerful thing which I'm going to plan tomorrow's session. And if you're really interested, you can join on the session. And any questions or doubt also, we can discuss here over the chat. And anyone who joined on this live, so please let me know my voice and video. Can you get clearly? And if you have any questions and doubts, you may be asked here. And this should be a next 1 hour. We are going to discuss about purely charting scanners topic. So if you are new to my channel, also kindly subscribe and you can join on this live session. And you can ask whatever the questions you have based on charting. So this session is purely for a charting scanner tutorial, and the topic which I selected, how to get access to premium charting. Okay, so that will help us to make a lot of scanners and screeners premium charting, and what should be the premium benefit, and other what is the trial benefit, and how we can create the scanners and other things which we are going to discuss. And everyone, so anyone who joined on the live, can you please let me know my voice and video clear? If yes, just comment on the comment box here. Video. Yesterday also we have tried some scanners which we have created, and one of the person's request, and today also we can try to do it, and you can learn more about the charting scanners here in this video. And if anyone joined here, just comment on the comment box. It should be an interactive session. Then we are going to discuss about the pure charting thing. So by using scanners and screeners, why we are going to use the scanners and screeners? So using the scanners and screeners, we can filter out whatever the stocks which satisfies our conditions. So that is what the main reason we are going to use the scanners and screeners. By using a scanners and screener, so we will easily find out a stock with our conditions. Okay, thank you so much, sweet. Yesterday also you are joining the session, today also you are joining now. Thank you for joining the session right now. Okay, so by using a charting screeners, we are going to filter out NSE, cash segment, and future segment stocks to get the stock was fulfill our conditions based on our scan, so that we can easily filter out by the charting scanner. And it's a easy and fast way to find out the stocks with our scanner. Okay. So if you are going to use the fastest way to find the scanner, that will help us to reduce our work while reading the charts and the data in a real-time basis. It's a highly um, complicated work, right? So if you are checking for a one chart, maybe some trigger can happen in some other charts, but you may be missing that alert, or even you can miss that particular signals, right? So, but that is the reason we are going to use for charting scanners and screeners, that will help us to get the stocks very quickly. So based on our um, scans, right? So that we normally used, and one of the most powerful video on my YouTube channel, it should be a doji for a jackpot option profit, the doji, and that works for me. And based on that, I'm doing a lot of trades, and that is the scanners most people liked on my YouTube channel. And if you are new, kindly subscribe, and if you want any questions doubt, you can comment on it, and I can read, I can discuss about your questions. And simply, if you are yesterday also we are discussing about the charting scanner at the end of the session, and we find out some opportunities, right, in the stock which we are filtering out for tomorrow. And if you have any queries regarding charting, you just start ping on the chat box. So, how many of them are who are knowing about today stock which forming a open low? Is there any idea? How many stocks which forms a open low today? I think it's difficult. We have to go for NS website and we need to filter out manually. That's right. Yes, that's right. Now. So what I'm going to focus here, simply I'm going to create a scan that will finding out the stock which is forming a open load today. So I'm going to create a scan. Okay, simply it will filter out those stock which is forming. I just go for a futures and options. If simple conditions open, what is our conditions? Equals with the loop, just that. Today this much of stock is forming a open low. So from the beginning, almost 16 stock which forming a open low today. So these are all the stocks list. Within a minute, so we can get stocks. Same like that, open high. What are the stocks which forming a open equal to high today? So simply if we are changing this function, open equal to high, here it should be a Balakrishna. Maybe some stock may open at 9:30 with the open low or open high. Meanwhile, it can be break, right? So if it is breaks, it will be not shown here. So at the end of the day, we are finding the scanners by using the scanner. What are the stocks which forming a open low at until end of the day? So that is what the main condition which we are using for it, right? And same like that, any complex conditions also we are going to filter out by using this method. So that is what are the key and parameter by using this charting scanners. Many of them are knowing CPR indicator and CPR and R1, R2, S1, S2 like that. CPR indicator doesn't available here, right? I think if you are engaging with the chat box, it should be a session. It can be taken longer time, and it will be encouraging me to do the live session. So if no one is not there, then why? How I can go to discuss? If you are asking questions, you'll getting clear your doubts, and also I'll going to increase the time of the session and also learn more together. So if you are engaging with here in the chat box, that should be a better. And if you are not engaging, so only few minutes or few seconds, we are going to do this live session and we wind up. Because it's a after market, so it is not about a live market. We are doing a after market hours. We are going to do some suggestion. I know little. Yeah, as a beginner, I'm also a beginner, but 10 years old in this field. Okay. So everyday market is new, right? Market is even if we are doing a 20 years in the same field like stock market as a career, right? So every day the market is entirely different compared to even yesterday, day before yesterday, last week, last month, last year, last decade. So whatever the time frame, each and every day is a different market. So we need to be act fast and we need to focus on our concepts and we need to give your attention to whatever the thing which we are going to focus. That is what the main importance. So most of the people who lack of patience, they are making lost money. And another important that they don't have a plan. So that is why. So even I know something here in the stock market, but every day market is new for all, even the experienced player or even a beginner also like you. It doesn't give you the clue, but we want to find out the clue whether it is going to give me the chances to make profit today or not. That is what the main concept and main key which we are going to focus on the daily market. Right. So what was the conditions, whether low or high? So we need to filter out and even some more concepts, so the most complex concepts. I know you know well about the power of stocks 5 EMA strategy, and most of the time it is hitting a stop loss. And if you are comparing with Bollinger Band, that will give you some a good opportunity, but it should be a minimum risk and maximum reward strategy that may be working well. Because if you are following a risk reward management, the less accuracy system also can give you some huge benefit that you should understand in the stock market. So the accuracy doesn't matter. What was the risk reward ratio which you are going to use for a strategy? That should be very key factor and very important one. So that we have to focus for in the strategy. Okay, and risk reward management is the most important thing on the strategy, whatever the strategy which you are going to use. Here in the strategy, here we have to find out the strategies very easily by the scanners and screeners. Scanners and screeners, we are going to use it very easily. So that is what the main reason which you are going to play, right? By using a charting. So it is one of the website which we are focusing for scanning the stocks based on our conditions. When the stock satisfies our condition, this website will filter out the stocks and send it to me the alert also possible. IOC, IOC stock, BB, Bollinger Band today that you can. So let me go for Bollinger Band. Yeah, Bollinger Band also one of the best indicators. You can find out the bottom and top of the market, and even you can easily filter out powerful reversal, okay, at the top level or a bottom level by using a Bollinger Band. Let me go for a Bollinger Band with IOC. And what you are asking, I don't know exactly. So let I'm going to check. So here I'm going to use a Bollinger Band along with the EMA. So what you are talking about IOC, it's about a 5 minutes time frame. Okay. Hmm. Look at this. Here, what I'm talking over with the IOC, Indian Oil Corporation. That is, I'm right. Whatever the questions you have. Look at this 5 EMA strategy here. You can go for 5 EMA strategy. When the stock below to the 5 EMA, okay, when the stock below to the 5 EMA, if it is breaks above the high, we can go for it. So maybe if I'm focusing here, this was broken and immediately it triggers you stop. And again, this was broken, immediately it triggers you stop. And here also maybe it triggers, and it maybe trigger your next candle stop. Then if you are making maybe a very small stop loss of the 30-40 paisa at this moment, I think 30-40 paisa, maybe the stop loss which you are going to given. But here in this scenario, it gives from 76 to 77.5, 1.5 rupees. I think it may be a huge lot size one by using this Bollinger Band. Okay, but it should be a huge lot size in this 5 minutes, which forming at the bottom and then it reversed back. So that is the main reason which we are focusing by today. And this kind of strategy, even if you are comparing with the Bollinger Band, what I'm suggesting you, if any candle which is lower to that Bollinger Band, lower Bollinger Band, what I'm thinking over, it's a lower Bollinger Band. If the stock below to the lower Bollinger Band and also below to the 5 EMA, even more powerful reversal. Even that is also going to trigger your stop. But I'm not suggesting you to all the trades will going to successful. But in this trade, so we will avoid a lot of false signals trades. Below by EMA, if you are going to try so many stop loss. If I get a 4 stop losses in a row, I am not going to take a trade on the same strategy with the fifth trade. So that is what a main disadvantages which we have. All right. If any trade which is going to give me a 4 consecutive stop losses, after that I'm going to search for a new strategy, not to use the same strategy, right? So that is the thing which is happening here. So the same kind we can go for. So here it's about a strategy. Even you can go for a daily time frame, IOC on daily time frame. It's happening on IOC. It should be a doji candle at the Bollinger one. Maybe if it is closed above the level of 77.35, maybe it can be going towards the 78 and 80 level. So it will be a reversal at the lower Bollinger Band. How many points it is reversing from the lower Bollinger Band? Here is on the lower Bollinger Band, and here I get a confirmation. Okay, so all the candles where it is triggered on the lower Bollinger Band, it doesn't give you the reversal confirmation. So look at this point here, it should be a hanging man or a hammer candle which forms here. The hammer candle nature is the trend reversal, and 3 consecutive down candle, and we find out a hammer at the bottom, hammer or like a hammer at a red in color. So maybe the reversal, and it gives you the reversal, and it is happening at on lower Bollinger Band. Again, here is another hammer, but it doesn't break the high, and the next candle is moving down, but the next candle giving you the reversal. It's about a bullish engulfing. It's forming a bullish engulfing pattern at the bottom, and again a reversal. And now this is also another reversal pattern doji. If it has breaks above and already broken, so maybe the chances can be going higher. So here, which we are simply using that patterns which is forms, and along with the reversal candle, that may be going to, or it is going to give you some better opportunity to find out the trend reversal. Right, and using the Bollinger Band, if you are not using the Bollinger Band, you cannot be able to find whether it is the bottom or not, because Bollinger Band uses the deviation. Okay, it should be a 2 deviation factor. If I am hiding that Bollinger Band, you can't find where I can go for it. So that is what we can combine some other indicators to find out a stocks list, which is going to give you the opportunity where I am going to. By using the charting scanners, we can filter out very easily. That is the main reason which we are using for a charting scanner. I hope you understood. I answered your question for a BB on BB. Okay, if you have anything you want to know, so please let me message here in the chat box. And anyone who want to participate here in the chat box, just ping your message with your queries and doubts. Good. And today I made one more video, so that will be helping you to find out the stocks for Friday. So I think yesterday we made some 3 stocks for a breakout, and today also we are giving you some stocks for a breakout trading. Okay, so that is also you can focus. And now, so conditions, but if you are asking any conditions, we can create for it, and I think I have created more scanners and screeners, and mostly I provide you free. And now I started doing with the custom indicators on the charting tool, and the custom indicator which help us to find out a trade opportunities very easily. And any other questions here? If you are asking your questions, we can go for further. Can I tell you? Is there any other indicator? What is that? Something else new? And momentum. What is that momentum? That momentum is slightly increasing. That will increase the price. And if it is decreasing, so no. So indicator also we can derive charting. So if you have any famous indicator, we can go for it. And do you know about CPR indicators? How many of them are know about CPR indicator? Central pivot points. How many of them knowing about central pivot points? CPR. It should be an indicator. So it is work on calculations, right? So compared to the previous day, open, high, low, close. So based on that, we are going to use that CPR indicator. So if you want to use the CPR indicator, so even lot of strategies which is available on the market by using a CPR indicator. So narrow CPR, wide CPR, like inside CPR and outside CPR, and also like consecutive higher CPR, consecutive lower CPR for a trend finding method by using this particular what we say CPR indicator. So I can go to add here CPR. So CPR, okay, pivot CPR point daily. Okay, so I can go for a plain chart. So then we can add a CPR. So this is what a dawn broking. So CPR levels weekly and CPR levels daily. So 2 levels which I have added. If I'm going to 15 minutes chart, Any charts to sir? Any stocks we can buy, sir? Right tail stock. Just it's not about a stocks regarding stock thing. So let me tell you, but we are into retail. Right tail. This one. What is that? Your stock. Your stock name is right. Divakar. Your stock name is. Sir, any stocks we can scan for a buy charting or a long-term portfolio. I don't know about that you are going to hold for a long term, but I can show you some stocks can give you 5 to 10% after it's coming under the scanner. So let I'm going to show you the backtest report. I'm not going to show you that one here in this chat here. So I can tell you, just wait, how I'm going to filter out stock, and I can download the backtest. Okay, so by using the scanners and screeners. Okay, I'm going to tell you the backtest report about a particular stock, and I'm going to use only future and option shares for that, and I'm going to open this one. And so that's why I'm just going to blind charts and daily time frame. So because you are talking about positional one, I'm just going to go for a positional time frame, daily time frame. I'm going to use a daily time frame. So I'm going to filter out stocks for my opportunity. So how I'm going to focus for a stock for a positional trade by using some simple filter conditions with on charting. Okay, so I'm going to use my charting to find out that one. Here is the scanner here. Okay, so this is what a dashboard. So where it is going to give you in the last 9 months. Okay, I'm just shown in only in future and option shares, railway stocks. Wait. I'll check talking about. No. So using the scanner, I'm just going to download the particular thing. This is what a backtest result about the scanner. I'm going to save the scan or open the scan. Okay, I'm going to open the stock list in the future and option shares, and this is what a backtest result which I'm going to take in. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, so here from 22nd 8, that is August month, from the August up to this March. Okay, we have almost 17 stocks. I'm going to just a second. Okay, so these are all the stocks. McDowell, Dalmia Bharat 2 times. Okay, JSW, Bharat Forge, L&T, RBL Bank, Syngene, Gujarat Gas, HDFC, Can Finhome, India Housing Finance, Titan, and Aeropharma. So these are all the stocks which I'm going to focus for my opportunity for a positional bullish one, right? So McDowell on 22nd 8 and 23rd 8. So 2 consecutive days, and from 22nd 8 I got the first time the stock, in 23rd 8, and I'm going to focus the stock. Okay, McDowell, I just opened this. Only few stocks which I'm going to focus for my positional opportunity on daily time frame. McDowell, United Spreads. Okay, so that I'm going to focus for 8th month, August. 22nd August, look at this, 22nd August. The first time the scanner were happening 27 August, McDowell, 22nd 8. I'm just focusing that high to break, this particular high to break, but the day doesn't give you the breakout around 795. Again, I'm waiting the same scanner. Next day, the same stock will be available here, 23rd 8. Look at this, 23rd 8, 770. The high price is 774. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to buy over and above this high on 24 and keep my stop loss with that low. Within a month, it went up to 900 nearby, 890. So the maximum price it reaches up to 892. So that is what my trade which I focused in this particular scanner. So here, how much risk and reward you can go for it. The risk which I'm going to 10 points. The reward is somewhere around 90 points, almost 15% which increased from our entry point. So up to 1 month, in the next 1 month, and the second stock, the same scanner will give me a result Dalmia Bharat on 26, 27, 28 of 9th month. Okay, so Dalmia Bharat, I'm going to focus Dalmia Bharat. I'm not shown that scanner here in this video. Okay, maybe here 9th month, September. Here, look at this 3 days. It will never repaint. Okay, so whenever is given you the signal 26, 27, 28. So signal that was triggers on this particular stock 26, 9 September. Okay, 26, 27, 28, right? So 3 consecutive days it is on the scanner 26, 27, 28. So here what is happening? 1, 2, 3. This day high is broken, and look at this move of this stock. Here I took that entry which a 5 rupee stop loss, and then it went up to 264 within a 14th September, just about a 15 days. Okay, so another huge move that was going to given you and minimum positional basis. And what are the other stocks? JSW Steel on 310, Bharat Forge on 310, L&T, and I think 4 stocks at this that same day, 310, 22. Okay, so L&T, Bharat Forge, JSW, RBL Bank. Let me go to check that date. So L&T, L&T Finance Holding 310. That means maybe 26 December, 10th of this month, November 310 should be 10 should be October, right? October 310. Maybe this 3rd October, right? 3rd October. So L&T from that high, I'm just focusing on the next day. This is what a 3rd October candle. The next day it broken. So look at this, what I'm going to take for a stop loss here, but it is a slow and steady profitable trade. So people, those who are not interested to take a slow and steady profits. So 4% rush, and then it went up to 28% maximum. But even immediately it went up to 10% within that month itself, and after that it still keep on going up to 96 level from 75 level. And the same time we have a 4 stocks, Bharat Forge, JSW Steel. JSW Steel. Here maybe again, sorry, not there. 20th October, 3rd October, right? Yeah, here is the 3rd October. Got it? If I want to focus here on the 3rd October, this should be my trigger, and this should be my recent stop loss. Maybe it trigger your stop loss. Meanwhile, it went up. So what is the after that our entry here from? What, how much it is increased? Maybe my stop loss around somewhere around 16 points, and it went up to 37 points. Again, it returned back to the same level, and then it zooms up. Maybe here it is stop loss, but it after moves our target, and then it triggers your stop loss. No problem at all. Okay, so another stock is about Bharat Forge, right? Bharat Forge, the same 3rd October. Look at this. From 3rd October, 30%. I hope you understood. And then what is the RBL Bank? So it's a 4 stocks is good enough. On the 3rd October, here is RBL Bank. 3rd October, here is the price at this move from that point, from 100 to 187 here. And recent swing lows, my stop loss may be around 7 points, 70 points, 1:10. So 1 or 2 trades that if you are investing with the planning. So 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐭 at 1710, 2 stocks, Gujarat Gas and 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐭, and 1710. It should be not an intraday, okay? 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐭 International, 1710, October. After this price from 552 went up to 664. I hope one or two example is good enough, right? Recently tightened 13.3 Aura Pharma this month, 14.3 March month. After 24.11, that is what November, we don't have any stocks. We have after those 3 months later we have a Titan and Aura Pharma of the stock 14.3 10 13.3 here, so 13th March, and from here how much it has moved, what would be a stop, maybe around 2.3%, already moved on a 10 day 6%, that's good enough. Titan and Aura Pharma. I think this is the class which I am going to conduct for a charting scanners, but it is a charting scanner only, but based on the charting scanners how this stock is performed. 13.3, 14th here at the 13.3, so this is what our entry breakout, so maybe at this point, maybe 2%, and it moved up to 13%. That's good enough. With such a type of scanners, how we can going to create in the charting, that is what the main important class which I am going to plan tomorrow. Okay, so if you are interested, so I can share you the link and you can join on the class for tomorrow. That is going to start on 11 a.m. So simply I am going to share you the scanner joining link. If you are really interested, then join on this class, and it will be helping you to find out such a scanners how we can create something like a new opportunity which we are going to do it. So if any other questions, that is what the scanners having some opportunity by using a particular. So here you can in this link you can find out my payment link and also form. You can fill up this link, and after filled it, so after payment you can fill up your details and you will be getting your link in the morning. Okay, so in 11 o'clock you are going to join. By around 9 to 9:30 you will be getting the link for the class. Okay, so you are talking about some stocks, but I am not very expert on the stocks to find out, but I am expecting please share code of this. Why I am going to share you the scanners code? First of all, any valid reason? This is what a stocks which you are going to ask for me today, and this is also looks good. And after a huge consecutive downtrend, and 𝐿TEL corporations which is forming a, so it is a bullish one. So maybe from above 100 rupees, you can go with the stop loss below 96. At least you can wait up to a 50% recovery from this level. So simply I'm going to focus. So here the top, and it moves down towards the bottom. So maybe if it has crossed above the level around 100.60, maybe the next level it can be moving towards 103. Okay, this low, because also it is forming a bullish engulfing pattern at this bottom. So here is the bullish engulfing pattern which forms on the bottom. So maybe around 103, 100.6. If it breaks above the level, then you can wait for 103 or 105. Should be an immediate target. And if you want to wait for a recovery up to this level, so there is a possibilities of 105 to 107 should be a easy level. It can be reaching to the top. So maybe another good opportunity you can use it, and it forming a bullish engulfing after the clear downtrend. So maybe the trend reversal should be possible on this stock, and you can use for this trend reversal. That may be going to give you some good opportunities that you can focus. And the 𝐿TEL, and then another BLS International. BLS International, what is happening on daily time frame, but it doesn't give you any confirmation. Maybe this is a doji candle or a spinning top candle which forms at the bottom level, and previous supports is there already broken and is just trading below the previous lowest level, and maybe 153. So there is not a clear trend reversal candle. This is a candle for both the sides, whether it is having a possibilities to continue, and it is maybe the possibilities to go down. So here you can see there are a lot of price rejection, maybe around 164 levels. That is a key resistance level. Key resistance maybe the chances even if it goes to the level and return back to the mean. And you can see the lower wicks is very small. If the prices goes down, the people don't worry about it, but if the price is going higher, they are going to sell very huge one. So maybe it's not good for a long term. So if it is going to give any opportunity even better level, maybe around this support 130 level, you can try to buy, or maybe this should be a key level for previous support and also demand zone, where the market it started moving from here around 137 to 131. So maybe that should be a good price where you can go to buy this one at the lowest level. Okay, so better you can wait until that particular level of 131 to 137. Divakar Nifty analysis. Divakar, just understand this is a class which I am going to make use of it about a charting scanners and screeners, which I am going to do it. And Nifty also same like that, which I find out today an opportunity, and I was just doing with the weekly pivot level. So you can see in 30 minutes time frame. So it has given you some opportunity. Maybe if it is given, so maybe the next resistance level is 17,160. That should be a key level. If it is breaks, we can go to break above this level. We can accept some big move. Okay, or it can be reversed from the level, but the support level is 16,850. So if market come down this level and if it is closed, return back. If it is closed, we can focus for that would be a target, and this support, very huge support, is around 749. This support a weekly time frame at this level may be crucial. Okay, and this too, but right now it is trading R3 level. Maybe some other chances to going higher to the positive upside move, it should be possible, and which I can focus for. Is there anything else? Sir, I am not interested to share my codings, don't mistake me, because already I have a lot of things which I shared yesterday. Also I told you some interesting thing, how many scanners which they copied. So most of the scanners which I am given you free, but if I given you the free, they don't understand what is the value of it. Okay, they make a copy and they do it. That's it. They are doing a very simple way. Okay. Then if you have pay something, and you will be getting looking for the scanners and screeners, at least you watch the scanners. Okay. If you want to know about how to create such a kind of thing, you can join. I have already shared you the link, and if you want to directly join my links, and you can give you my direct link also. My direct payment link is this one. So after paying that, so let me join on the class, and you can go and read about full details of that class and details here. This is what my tomorrow's class which I'm going to take. Okay, charting. So I already yesterday also I told you the charting which I have shown you. And if you are going to scanners and screeners, just search with the name of the talent traders. You will be finding huge 100-page scanners. Yesterday already I told you. So look at this, how many copies. Doji and weekly. So if you are clicking, this is the one of my scanner which I given you free, and people make using. So you can see this is what 28th March. So maybe I'm not going to focus 28th March because it is a current week. So we can focus the next week. And this is what happening on 27th March. Okay. So here previously we are going to focus 23rd when this week is started at 20. Okay, 23rd which forming. So maybe this week we can focus. What is the only one stock? That is Algo. So let I'm going to make a Algo on weekly chart, weekly time frame. So let I'm going to apply in charts and 1 weekly time frame. So it should be forming a weekly doji. I think 23rd March and daily time frame. Look at this. 23rd, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. I think they used a weekly time frame. Say copy one. So but daily. Okay, so doji candle. So maybe 27, 28 doji, but this is what not exactly my scanner. So scanner, create a scanner. Okay, Bollinger Band, CPR. Instead of creating a CPR, I'll tell you only one indicator. So what, any particular point about CPR? What you are thinking? What you want exactly? One query. Can you please let me share the query? What kind of? I'm not knowing about double Bollinger Band and the CPR strategy. Okay, but I can create the CPR, and whatever the strategy which you have, I can very easily, I can by charting scanner I can find out. That is my uh, trick, and that is my tool which I am going to use. So CPR strategy, you're telling me to CPR strategy, that's right, I'm agreed. And in the CPR strategy, I don't know about the CPR strategy. What conditions you need to meet? Can you tell me, can you explain me the conditions, what exactly you need? Can you explain me what was the condition which you exactly need? Any conditions which you exactly need? What is your exact conditions? What conditions your exact need and CPR? Do you know CPR indicator which is having a TC, BC, pivot, right? So a lot of things we have to focus. So in CPR, if you are going to CPR, so pivot, TC, BC, R1, R2, S1, S2, these are the conditions. Okay, so in those levels, what would be the condition which you require? That you need to know. A lot of conditions, lot of strategies which is available to use the CPR. What is your conditions? Based on your conditions, you have to focus the stock, and we filter out the stock based on that method. If you have any conditions, you can tell me. I can create you right in real time. Twenty Bollinger Band and 50 Bollinger Band. Brand from CPR level. 50 Bollinger Band and 50 Bollinger Band came CPR level. I am not understanding your questions. Maybe any one condition. So on CPR. So what you are going to talk about Bollinger Band. So I am going to add Bollinger Band here. Two Bollinger Band. One is 20, another one is 50. Okay. So 20 and 50. And here what you are going to talk about? You need to add a CPR. Okay. I just added, and 15-minute time frame to watch the CPR. So what condition? What type of conditions you are exactly expecting for? Okay, so you need to specify your conditions to get an exact result. Nah, it is not about 20 Bollinger Band and 50 Bollinger Band band come CPR level. It's not about conditions. Here you are going to see the charts, Bollinger Band, both the levels, 20 Bollinger Band, 50 Bollinger Band along with the CPR. Okay, so exactly what kind of condition you need. You mean by R1, R2? Okay, I'll provide you one scanner simply, and you can create a number of scanners by using that. I will show you my dashboard. So instead of finding levels for a CPR in camera pivot or central pivot, simply the dashboard. Okay, here you can get it whatever the stock we want. This is what previously I create this dashboard for my reference. By using this dashboard you can get so price, current price, support 1, support 2, support bottom CPR, okay, top CPR, pivot, top CPR, bottom CPR, R1, R2. So this is what a testing column, and here is the price, support 2, support 1, resistance 1 and resistance 2. Simple. You can get it from here, R1, so which is a previous high and low near candle, R1. So simply I am going to create here, and today's high is near about here in the sheet. Can you able to find out any stock which is nearby what we can see R1 here about to the R1. So sorry, R1 is 21,898, 21,770. Yeah, here you can see, I just simply tell you this stock about India. The current price is 21,770 and here 21,770. This stock which is nearing to the R1 and R2 by using a camera level, CPR. So if you are going to see that chart, it may be nearby R1 and R2 level. So whatever the stock is about India. So ABB about India, about to the CPR, and it may be near about R1 to R2 level. So instead of that, if you are removing that indicators, here it is only giving you the CPR level. So we need to add a R1 and R2, but we simply created that R1 and R2. Ď, can you please show example index with narrow CPR and wide CPR? This is what Divakar sir, what Ď asked. It is what the exact conditions, but index maybe sometimes it can be okay, but stocks we will be getting. So what you are exactly looking for a wide CPR or a narrow CPR. So I can create an index with the example in the index with the narrow or wide CPR. I can create a narrow CPR. So what does mean by the narrow CPR? Even we can create the narrow CPR, no problem at all. So in the home page, but first of all you should remember that in the Chartink CPR scanner an indicator is not available. Okay, so that you need to remember. That is what the scanner which you are going to use by what we are going to see. What I'm telling you here in this Chartink dashboard. So if I'm going to open with the new window, Chartink, whatever, if you are login or not logged in, no problem. So if you are going to take a conditions, this is what the conditions. Okay, you may not get CPR. Okay, even you can try central pivot range, not getting, or even CPR, you are not getting, no element form. Okay, so if you are if in your thing, if you are going to, okay, so I am going to create, because I just developed a custom indicator in this segment. So I am going to future. What do you want? A narrow CPR, it's good enough, sir. So I will create a narrow CPR. Okay, so narrow CPR is nothing about compared to the previous level. I will add the previous level. So maybe this one may be a narrow CPR. Okay, in about India. So previous is also wide, and so this I need to filter out by using my Chartink scanner. Okay, simply I go to conditions. So ABS is the max condition formula. Here top CPR. You don't have a top CPR, it is a derived or custom indicator. Okay, top CPR, let us top CPR maybe minus with bottom CPR. I'm just subtracting the top CPR, and the bottom CPR must be less than or equal to the close price multiplied by the number 0.005. Maybe if I am going to talk about very narrow, so if this is the value, I am going to make the narrow CPR, and then another pivot point, then maybe a top CPR. So let me go to this line is helping you. Tata Power is the stock, Petronet. So let me go to Tata Power today, because even any time frame, whatever the time frame, 15 minutes, comparing to the previous one, it is lower than that. So even we need to filter out. So compared to the previous day, it is not a big, very narrow. So let me add some more conditions to get even better. So pivot point must be greater than top CPR. One day go. Same conditions we can copy here in the blue button. We go bottom CPR. In this scan, we don't get any stocks here at this move. Sorry, they go bottom CPR. Even less this number 0.005. Bring many more stocks. The one line is good enough to find out MPSs. Let me go for MPSs. That is not MPSs. We want to reduce the number. We'll be getting the CPR very narrow. Tata Power, Petronet, Interglobe Aviation. Petronet. About the top side here, it is not showing you narrow. Why? Just messaging my friend. Instead of that, we need to remove those two conditions. Let us to CPR, it must be a close into equal to, this will filter out very narrow CPR. Why it is not showing you exactly? Let me find out. Tata Power. So compared to that, it is showing you very narrow. Hope you got it, but I am not satisfied with this answer. Even narrow is a very tight range, we are going to follow. But here it's not a very narrow one. But this given here we can go for. We are going to find the CPR. We are going to calculate Tata Power tomorrow's level. So let me go to here, today's and tomorrow's CPR. You got it? Here should be a narrow CPR. Tomorrow's. Okay, it's right one, But what is happening here? It is showing you tomorrow's TPR. If you want to do that, and let me go for one day ago, if you are going to the 𝐂𝐜𝐳𝐬𝐿, maybe this one for today, because here you cannot get the tomorrow CPR. In trading view, you will be getting tomorrow CPR. This is what a tomorrow CPR level. You can see this particular box. This is what a CPR for tomorrow, because it's about calculations that we can easily find out or easily calculate. Okay, so the stock screeners, and look at that. Let me go for today. IDFC 𝐂𝐳𝐬𝐿. Let me go for 𝐂𝐳𝐬𝐿. Maybe today. Why is it showing you? Yeah, I'm right. That conditions, what I deleted some condition, that because here it is going to find out the stock for tomorrow very narrow CPR. So the level which I am going to use for a 0.005, that's good enough. So instead of latest, we are going to find for a tomorrow CPR, but today's CPR like Aarti Industries should be a level. The industries. Yeah, look at this. That's right. This is what your question that you are asking for, very narrow compared to the previous day, but it will be not available in the normal trading platform. But here I am using a 𝐻𝑒𝑛 platform, so mostly it is looking good, and it was a better platform for a trading and a charting for a trading view charts. Some custom indicator which is not available on this platform. And if you are interested to start your trading account with this 𝐻𝑒𝑛 platform, so I can share you my referral link, and you can also start with your 𝐻𝑒𝑛 account opening with this below link, and it will help us too, and you can join my group. So this is what my link which I'm going to share you. If you want to interested, just click the link and enter your now, so you can easily create. And now I can tell you the stock. What is the stock which I focused here? Aarti Industries and 𝐂𝐜𝐳𝐬𝐿. 𝐂𝐜𝐳𝐬𝐿, let me go for, and its CPR is loading. It's not a paid version, it's a free version which I'm using in a trading view. Still it is not loading. Here you can see the CPR is loading it, and look at this today. It's a very narrow CPR. Yesterday also narrow CPR, today also narrow CPR. But if I want to check this narrow CPR in a particular stock, I need to do more than 50 stocks or 100 stocks. Aarti Industries, IDFC, Aarti Industries. Look at this. Here also we find out and trading view. Aarti Industries. CPR is very narrow. Maybe after finding a narrow CPR, we are going to plan for a trade, either a bullish or bearish, like some concept which is available for a narrow CPR and wider CPR and inside CPR, outside CPR, lot of things. Okay, so if you wish and if you know that, so we can easily create it. And anyone who really interested about this learning the chartings tomorrow around start at 11 a.m. So if you are interested, it's the first time we are starting that kind of services, and if you want, you can join in the sessions too. I hope you clear, sir, what I am just doing it. You got it, the narrow CPR, but still this is not loading for Aarti Industries, but you got it. So this line will help us to find out the stocks like IDFC Bank, IDFC, First Bank. Today it worked well, and narrow CPR. Hope you got it. How did I get narrow CPR? Very simply with the charting square. That is the thing which you are going to join, and the link which I pinned on this top of this chart. So if you wish, you can join on the session, and if you want to join my group under 𝐻𝑒𝑛, so I have shared my referral link. So you can click there and you can create your account within 10 to 15 minutes, and you can start doing trading on 𝐻𝑒𝑛 too. If you have any questions or a doubt, just comment on the comment here. I think today's session is also some worthy to join. And if you have any questions, just ping me here. Else I'm just going to wind up the session now. If you have any other questions, just ping me here. I think very well, and I have commented. I have given you the clear idea about how to create that one scanner. This is what a scanner, but it is not available. for today. For tomorrow, these are all the stocks. That means on Friday, we are going to focus the stocks. These are all the stocks which is going to, these are all the stocks having narrow CPR. So two Bollinger Band, Divakar cutoff, two Bollinger Band, one length of 20 deviation and standard deviation 12, length 20, standard deviation 3, confirmation with the indicator should be in same trend with a candlestick trend 1 RSI. So it is very difficult to create here in the live session now, but I can do it manually. After this, if you want to join, if you have any questions, want to ask me anything, so I can show on the number which is you can see in the display. I think you are asking about a custom indicator. I can create you any custom indicator. I can go for you with the small charges, and if you want to know more, you just showing the number which is showing here in this WhatsApp number which is shown on this video. So you just come connect me through my WhatsApp number. I will tell you what are the things which you are going to do it. I simply share you my WhatsApp link also here in this group. If you want to simply click the link and it will be connecting to my WhatsApp, and you can just connect me. So if you want any custom indicator, though this much of query you cannot simply create here on the live session. And also I just taken your more than 1 hour time frame, and nowadays you are watching this video very clearly, and I hope you enjoyed that also. So how to create a scanners, how to make some simple scanners that will help us to take a trades, and that will helping for reducing our work time. So to filter out the stocks, I think Vadivelan, you have get our answer for your questions, and anyone who joined on that, thanks for here on this session. Thanks to joining the session. Will this session is helpful? Just hit the like buttons, and even if you learn something, just hit the subscribe button. And if you have any questions or doubt after this video, you just comment in the comment box. If you have any further more questions, just ping me here in this chat box. They will tell you. And if you have not subscribing my channel, just subscribe the channel to get more update. Thank you so much. I'm going to signing off now. More than 1 hour you are spending with me, and thank you very much, and thanks for being with me. And Divakar, if you have any questions, just comment directly connect to me by WhatsApp number which is shown on the description of this video. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the session, and thank you for watching this. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe. Thank you. Katrile ba.